This is Brendan Stacy with Let's Wine with Brendan Stacy. We're back with another fun episode, and we decided to talk about piss poor planning.
Girl.
I know, we've probably brought this up before on the Peeves, but didn't really expand on it, about people being late and not planning and leaving other people hanging. I can't stand it.
I think part of it's rude.
It is rude.
It's very rude to leave somebody hanging.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's rude when people show up to work constantly late.
Right.
That drives me insane.
They should know by now how long it takes to get there.
They should know Atlanta traffic is bad. Mall of Georgia traffic is bad around that area. If you're consistently 10 to 15 minutes late, then you could consistently leave 10 to 15 minutes earlier and be in work on time. Plus, it's rude to the people who are waiting for you to get there so they can get off. So now it's like this whirlwind of where people's lack of planning is how the trickle effect. It affects everything around it. I know sometimes things happen in traffic. Maybe you're behind an accident or something, but every day, all the time.
I know.
Luckily, I'm just an assistant manager. I do give them a dirty look.
Do they ever look back? Or are they just like bopping in there?
Oblivious. Yeah, I think, well, a lot of the people who are oblivious to it don't work there anymore.
Okay, good.
Because you got to think, usually people who are not good at planning things, their overall life is not going to run well. It would drive me insane.
I know.
When I get to work on time, I feel like I'm late. I feel like I'm being rushed before I put my drink in the refrigerator. And if I have a meal that day, put my food up. I don't feel rushed. Oh my gosh.
I'm a planner. I get up early, specifically on work days, so I can have a cup of coffee and relax, and that way I don't feel rushed. It makes the day go so much easier. I have to have it.
Even for adults, how like back in, kindergarten or junior high, they would lay their clothes out.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. Get in mind what you're going to wear the next day. That wastes time. It's little things you can prepare for. To me, it just makes my day flow easier. If I'm prepared, if I'm early, because to me, on time's late. I think that goes back to a lot of your work ethic.
People who pack last minute for a trip.
Oh, no. You got to start packing at least a week ahead of time. Because you want to make sure everything's clean. You got to go through your checkoff list. Mm-hmm. And then when you get somewhere, you can relax and enjoy because you have all the things you need. You're not running around. I got to get to the store. I forgot my chapstick. I forgot my conditioner. No. If you plan ahead and you pack all of that stuff, you're shaking your head. What happened? What do you know?
No, I don't know anything.
You just know that would drive you crazy?
It would drive me insane. And this was pre-Scott, a guy I used to date. Anytime we went on a trip, last minute packing and just grab stuff out of the dresser. Might show up on that trip with 10 t-shirts and 1 pair of shorts and just, oh my God. Whereas I know guys that do this too. They plan for each day. Your outfits for the day. You need this amount or this many pairs of underwear, or this many pairs of socks. I don't get that just grabbing stuff willy-nilly. I can't do it.
I can't either. And speaking of packing, always pack extra underwear because you never know if you're going to shit yourself.
Well, I know that I won't, I hope.
Yeah, you know that you won't, but what if this is the time it starts?
I know.
You don't know.
And what if you don't feel good and you don't know what's going to happen? And if there's any indication, you might have to call somebody you want cute underwear on.
Yeah. So, always pack extra underwear, no matter where you go.
That's a given.
You got to do that.
I know.
But yeah, I'm grateful for Jeff because he packs to a T.
Well, he's a planner.
He's a planner. Mm-hmm. And he's a list maker. He doesn't ever really bother me. I want to go to someplace. I want to be able to unpack. I want to be able to relax and just know I have everything.
Do you unpack every time you get somewhere?
I like to.
I do too.
Especially if I'm going to spend more than one night, then yeah, I want my hanging clothes hanging.
I don't use the drawers. I'm funny about that. I don't really use the drawers, but I still want the shoes lined up and that's all taken care of.
Right. But back to, we're not going to name names, but let's talk about the things that drive us batshit crazy that should be well planned.
Okay, well,
they have no excuse to not plan. So let's think about random things that people should plan better.
Oh, well, we watched 90 Day Fiancé. There's that woman on there from Say Yes to the Dress. What about weddings? People that are late to their own freaking wedding. Have you seen that happen?
Yeah, I feel like you've had however long you've been engaged to plan this day. And the last thing you
there's no excuse.
The last thing that you should do is to be late.
I know. It makes no sense at all.
I know. I showed up on time. I'm ready for everybody else to go.
I know. What about weddings that are just like left willy-nilly? There's no plan, no nothing. And all of a sudden...
And then it's just time for everything to happen and you're supposed to jump.
I've been to a wedding before where it wasn't even planned all the way through. Like halfway through, it was like, what's next? Nobody knows anything.
They just weren't ready for what was coming next. Like they just got so far in planning and said, well, that's it.
I know.
The rest will just come naturally.
Yeah, let's just have fun.
Well, I mean, you do want to have fun, but you got to have some kind of order. Just an order of things which hopefully a lot of the guests maybe didn't notice. It just flowed naturally and happened. You never know. You never know. Or you just turn around and go, pause, like it's a movie. Cut!
All right, what about if you're a guest at one of those weddings? It's bad enough if the bride or groom are late, but what if you're a guest at a wedding and you weren't told what was going to happen? Especially destination weddings. Camille went to a wedding, her friend Cassandra, but that's one that had to be planned because I want to say the rehearsal or something it was in one place and then they went to the Dominican Republic. I mean, it was Massachusetts first. I mean, there were 2 locations. Those are the kind of places you cannot leave people hanging.
No, you got to make those plans far, far in advance and then stick to the plan.
Yeah.
That's another thing. People's stick-to-itiveness.
Because what if they didn't buy insurance on the trip or had to change tickets or stuff does happen and it's understandable if somebody gets sick, something, but just to change it because, we thought we'd do this instead. Well, I'm not going to make it.
I know. Well, you and I like to know plan and the next plan ahead, the next step ahead. What are we doing next? What are we doing next?
And don't like surprises.
Yes. So I can get where that would drive us crazy, just the way that we are. But lack of planning, there's just no excuse.
I know.
It's just one of those things, it's let's do it or don't. I believe in backup plans too. Then you feel even more in control.
Oh, yeah.
Because if plan A doesn't work, we have this we can jump right into. We know what to do now. When you don't have that B plan and something goes crazy wrong.
I don't think we're more with it than other people because we're not.
No.
But I feel like anytime we take a long trip, we make sure the cars are looked at. We just do what I feel like we're supposed to be doing.
You get the gas. You have the car filled up so at least you can drive 300 or 400 miles before you have to stop again.
I have never in my life ran out of gas.
Oh, me either. No.
I don't understand that one.
I don't either.
My old car doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It will ding at under 50.
Well, speaking of your car, today we can't go looking crazy out and about anymore.
Why?
We got recognized in the Aldi parking lot of all places. A great lady stopped and we had a good conversation. She asked, was I Brenda or was I Stacy? And we have
Little stickers.
on our car that says, Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy, a podcast by BS Studios. So that's really the first time anybody's talked to me to my face. Sometimes I can see people looking in the car like, what do you look like? Because we do have that sticker, but it was so nice to talk to her and hopefully she's going to start listening. She was like, Let's Wine sounds fun. And so I told her I was a Stacy part. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I look crazy. I have no makeup on. Basically my pajamas with the bra. Like I go to Aldi. But anyway, she was so kind and so nice. And she was like, Let's Wine sounds fun. And the world's too serious. We need more fun in our lives. Thinking, yeah, we do. And I think we're fun.
We are.
We are so fun.
I think we are.
I still forgot cream of chicken soup, but it's
I don't know, talking about planning, that's one thing I don't do. I used to, when I had kids and Scott was alive, but when it's just me, I don't know. I don't really That's one thing I don't plan is I mean, yeah, I do. I plan the amount of meals I might need or something like that, but I don't really. I look at what's on sale and
what looks good. And yeah, that's how I fly a lot too, because Jeff is not good at wanting things or craving things. So I'm always like, I just have to kind of make it up as I go what I'm going to make.
We're talking about the planning. Did we bring up in the old one about like, I have to plan to drink? Like if we're going out, I would never do that if I have to work the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I would never go out and tie one on if I had to get up and go to work. Camille and I used to joke around that we plan like a month in advance to go out drinking.
Especially the way it affects us nowadays. Back in
That's
the day,
right.
Yeah.
It's different.
Back in the day, it was totally different. But the way, nowadays we got to take a minute, plan it out.
Can't hang like I used to. 2 glasses of wine, I'm shot.
I think it's funny. I think people who listen to our podcast, they probably think that's all them dumb bitches do is just sit around and drink all day, every day. But
only on days we don't work.
Like we do have real lives and we do have homes to take care of and real jobs, things that we have to be responsible for. So we're not just sitting around all day, every day drinking. But on record days, we're cheersing.
But we kind of plan it.
We do plan.
Like, are you off tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
We getting drunk tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
It's planned. See?
Yeah, we planned it. The plans are in stone. We have to plan something.
We are guilty of planning things and then saying,
I know. That happens, but that's okay.
That's why we need tickets in advance.
Yeah.
We talked about that before.
Mm-hmm,
If it's planned, officially planned and paid for, we'll do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't want to miss out on that.
No. So just plan things and invite us with plenty of notice. Don't ask me at 2:00 today if I want to go somewhere tonight. No.
Because chances are I haven't washed my hair. I might be sitting around looking crazy, ponytail on top of my head.
Yeah, like I do right now. No, my plan was to go to Aldi. I did it. I adulted. We have groceries in the house. The rest of my plan is to not plan anything for
There you
today.
go. That's a plan.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, you know what else I was thinking about? You know, we do all this planning, especially as women. What about having babies that don't want to show up on the right day?
I had that with two kids. One was 9/11. The other one was 10/11. The 10/11 baby, yeah.
The weight or the dates?
Yeah, he decided to be, oh no, the weight.
Okay.
The weight. Yeah,
weight, okay.
9/11, 10/11. But yeah, he was the one who decided to show up so late. It was to the point they were ready to poke him out. Like,
Oh, God.
"You're
Which one was
coming."
that?
Scotty.
Oh, but he's so cute.
I know. I know he's so cute, but you know how he's just broad. He was born broad. I mean, 10 pounds, 11 ounces. He was a little late, but I just chubbied him up, you know.
All right. I was very lucky with Curry. She showed up on her due date. So there was no
Which is
question.
a spectacular day to show up on.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, she's
I
our New
know.
Year's Eve baby.
I know. She could go out and get drunk on her birthday.
Yeah, cool.
It's a party.
Well, it always was.
Now-
Not with the drinks, but
Right. With
Party.
Camille, I was so young and didn't know anything about having babies. And she was due June the 20th. And so that day I get up, thought we're going to go have a baby. That day went by. The next day went by. I went out, started putting gas in my car, getting things done. And I remember some guy asking me, when are you due? Oh my God, in the line at the gas station. I was like, 3 days ago. I'm almost in tears. So it was finally the 26th when she decided, here I am.
did she come fast once she decided she was done? Was she out?
Well, no, she was a cesarean.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
dawdling.
that's not fun.
It's like going to the mall with her now, pointing one direction, she's off the other way. She was just doing her thing.
yeah.
But they're
waiting up
both
there.
here, and you know they're healthy, and that's good. But it is hard to plan. She was a big planner too with the kids, and you know they bought that house and wanted to get everything painted, and yeah, I mean you can plan, but you can't.
You can and you can't, but I do like when I think sometimes people have like a 5-year plan, but they're really thinking between now and 5 years, you know, so just, you know, they just come to find out they're pregnant and they're, you know, like, oh my God, it's the best thing that ever happened and all of that. So when that's just,
Well, we started asking the kids and people we know
Yeah.
about, you know, what irritates them. I thought Camille would have wrote a book because normally she does. She sold real estate for quite a while, and she couldn't handle people that didn't plan on their closing. You know, service industry people, they didn't claim enough income to be able to go ahead and purchase their home.
can't believe that in this day and age where everything is charge. Their tips nowadays should be more accurate.
I would think so.
Because people put the tips on the card.
Right.
There's a record. Back in the day, as a waitress, we had to claim 10% of our bills, of our total bills for the week.
Okay.
But everybody tipped in cash.
Right. Yeah, it should be easier to take care
It should
of.
be easier now, and it should be more on point.
What about those poor strippers if they don't get
Well,
anything out of
I
there?
was going to say, I bet strippers, drag queens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Anybody
see?
that's getting any kind of money like that, and especially waiters and waitresses, because they're everywhere.
And they deserve what they get. I mean, they deserve the good ones tip up. That's what I'm saying. Tip up, not down.
All right, our friend George, what did he say? I hope he didn't mean this about me. Talking about people making plans and
Now I'm
canceling at
listening.
the last minute.
I'm listening now.
I don't cancel at the last minute, or I try not to. But, you know, things sound good. You can make these plans and they sound wonderful, and then all of a sudden it rolls up and, you know, you've worked and you're tired, or, you know, all of a sudden it feels later.
Yeah.
The time they're going is like, that's the time you want to come home.
Mm-hmm.
I know. That's what's hard with having younger friends.
Yeah, I can imagine their concept of time. Remember back in our day, our concept of time. Now they're living the young and free.
Yeah, and they
Well,
should. Yes,
they should do it.
And they don't need to wait on us to drag them down either.
Oh, absolutely.
Because at 8
We're
o'clock
the
I'll be like, it's
people-
time to go home.
I know. We're the people when we were young that we couldn't wait till they left.
Oh my God.
I know.
We've become those people.
We're that age now. Oh
my God.
We're the people who need to leave.
Where people point like, I wish them old bitches would just get the hell out of here.
But we're fun.
Until we start yawning at 8:30.
We ain't gonna play an electric slide. I got to go.
So, like, we got to get all our songs in between 8 and 8:30. Oh, this is Christine. I'm going to go ahead and call her out because I love her to pieces. Love her so much.
Me
and, you know,
too.
she's in college, you know, and she works hard. I get this. She said, people who assume I'm always available for their last minute plans. So other people's plans, and that can be hard. Just because they live last minute doesn't mean I do. She's even went on to say that a friend of hers called to make plans, and it's not until the end of July. She's like, that's when I'm available. When you have kids in school and work, you just have to fit in other people when they can. I read the Q&As. People are always writing in, what do I do when people just show up at my house unannounced or at meal times? I'm like, you tell them to get the fuck out of here.
I think now people live far enough apart from each other. You can send a text and wait for a response. Send that text. Hey, is it all right if I come by now? Hey, I'm down the road. I didn't know 5 minutes ago I was going to be this close, but here I am. Can I come over? That kind of thing.
I know. Don't just knock on
Don't just knock on the door. Because 9 times out of 10, well, we have no trespassing sign on our door. So 19 times out of 20, we do not answer the door. Never. We don't travel in and out of the front door. Every time you come home, like, who's here? I hear the key in the door. If I'm downstairs, like, oh, I hear the key. Who is
And
it?
plus, if you're in bed, I mean, it'd take me a minute to get to the door.
Oh, yeah.
And, my fear is like by the time I get down there, they'll be gone.
We're hollering, wait.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I'll open the door and something will fall out because like a tree person has stuck their card in the door.
Are people just not planning things on our schedule? Are we bitching about us or are they bitching about us?
It's probably a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think it's happening.
The major things have to be planned.
Yeah. Schedule. I have never, ever seen anyone who kept things on time or ahead of time who failed anything. If it's something you care about, you're going to make it a priority and you're going to show up.
Right.
You're going to plan it up. You want it to be the best episode it can be. Mm-hmm. So you're like, yeah, let's plan this. Let's plan that. No. Let's rest during that time. Whatever it is, it's a plan. I'm okay with the plan. You and I have talked about this. What are we doing today? I don't want to do anything. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
To me, nothing is the plan.
Right.
I mean, it's like nothing's the plan.
It's that you sleep later than I do. I mean, if I'm going to go running on a day, we don't plan on not run. Running. Yeah, we ain't running.
Not in our sneakers.
Meaning I'm going to the store and running errands and the pharmacy or whatnot, or I'll take myself to lunch. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
And then by the time you're up and Jeff goes to work, we're back at it.
If we need to be, we are. And if the plan is no plan,
Yeah, not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
But it's still a plan. My dad used to run around all the time. You got to have a plan. And he'd always PLAN. I was like, Dad, I know how to spell plan.
Did you get this from your dad?
I don't think so. My mom was pretty organized to an extent because she was a teacher. I mean, as far as paperwork and things.
Yeah, but you're more demand.
Well, yeah.
Time-wise.
Oh, my time is
what
valuable.
What you will and won't do. All those things.
Yeah. But as I get older, I've learned to say no. Because back, when the kids were younger, I don't know. I always got involved in, scout things and I loved it. I feel like we were just on the go constantly. Mm-hmm. Constantly with school things and dance classes and brownie meetings
Absolutely.
And Girl Scouts. And, it was just constant. Run. And I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's legit.
There's days that I plan to not have a plan.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's just
That's
it.
why I said, what are we doing today? Nothing. Then nothing is the plan.
Or I don't want to think about it at this minute.
Yeah, nothing. We're not doing nothing.
Or I'll think about that later.
I love it.
Well, that's something else I want to hear more of. This could end up being a part 2 because I'm sure there's a lot of people that get mad. People that work in doctor's offices and, the late people. There's got to be a lot of them out there.
Or people you've gone through all the hoops and loops about and they canceled.
No, all right. Now, you calling me out again?
And they canceled at the last teeny-meeny-miniest minute.
See, I don't feel that I do that. I feel like
I
you
don't do that. You get plenty of notice to cancel.
Do that.
Well, you're automatically, no. Everything, do you want to do this? Look at this. No. That's your answer. Do you want to do this? No.
Well, it depends on what it is.
Well, but then you might go, hey, I was looking that up and it looks good. I mean, you could say,
well,
hey, let me look at it later. I'm not awake right now or I'm into something. And then you could go, oh, I looked it up and yeah.
Okay, well, see, there's got to be more of a plan. Okay, that's wonderful. It might look appealing, but we haven't discussed parking. We haven't discussed what time we're leaving. Is there food there? Is there drinks there?
Be, hey, yeah, let's dig into this. And I'll get back to you.
No, I'm not doing that.
No. When I send you late, that means, bitch, we got work to do. If we are interested in the title.
I'm not doing that shit.
I know, we're not interested. You just open it up. It's something to do. No!
There is more stuff I should be sending you, but see, Jeff works a lot too. With me working weekends, I see stuff that looks like it'd be fun, and I should send it to you and say, hey, why don't you get Jeff to take a night off?
Yeah.
Take you on a date.
Well,
there is a lot to do.
I need to know about it farther in advance than most people.
That's true.
And
he would too to take time off, I'm sure.
He has been taking more time off than he has been, and I think that's podcast because I try to plan here and there. But when he like has time off, the plan is to plan nothing, to let him just boop and not think about shit. Except feeding me. He is the master cook when I'm not home. You know me, I'll bake a casserole and I hope the fuck it lasts a week. He is like, I will go buy steak and shrimp and lobster and all the sides that go with it. And we'll have that tonight. No, I gotta veto it. And I gotta make him rest. Maybe only make a chicken. Who knows?
Or take you out for chicken.
Take me out for chicken.
See, that's one of the, I learned this early on. There was another guy I dated way back when, talking about bringing shrimp. You like shrimp? Yeah, I like shrimp. Brought it over and it had to be cooked. I was like, son of a bitch. And it smelled. I learned in my home, I don't do seafood. I just didn't. It was one of those. Plus, I don't want to clean up after it if it's messy. So that's one of the things. It's like, if we're going to eat a nice meal, I want to be taken out for it. So I don't have to clean up after it. Mm-hmm. I don't have to smell it later.
All I got to do is drive home, change my shirt, put it in the wash machine.
Yep, put on my fat pants, and we're done. I know. See, that's a plan. That's a plan. Like, we're going to dinner, so I don't have to plan to clean up after the shit. Let us know if you have any of the fail to plan stories, because I love that. Well, I do have kind of another one. Somebody I knew very close to me, when she had her baby shower, one of the people bringing one of the dishes was very late and showed up with about the amount that would fit in that wine glass for all those people. Do you remember that? You were there. Do you remember that? And it was like this little Tupperware thing with like 6 big pieces of shrimp in it.
And you have what, 20? I don't remember.
It's like, it might be nice you made something, but you're late, for one, and two, she just went to the store. I could have went and grabbed them, what, Publix has those shrimp rings? I could have went and grabbed some shrimp. Shit.
I love it.
Oh my God. There's probably a lot. But anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. So let us know. Please email us at bsstudios@myyahoo.com. Let us know your stories. We want to hear them.
Absolutely. All the telltales we want to know. The tea. On Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy.
Bye.